Hi, my heart. My name is Melih. I'm a magician of my life. And today, my solar return day, December 17th, 1999. 25 years of life experience. I think 26 or 25. Like the number won't that matters, my love. Because the potency of the years, the age only tells me that how many years you have had opportunity to live, to experience the life, to learn, to grow, to heal, to live, to experience the life. And it is not equal always the years of other people. Some people may have more experience, start life in early age and more potent experiences, the awakening their soul. I don't even know what's the age of my soul. I'm surely sure not one lifetime, not a couple, maybe it is a couple hundreds of lifetimes. We all have old souls, even the youngest soul is old. There is this how many years of experience our souls had opportunity to live in life, we don't know. In this lifetime, I think 26 or 25, like I'm not sure. 1999, December 17th. And for this day, the, for honoring this day of my solar return, I wanted to have this social experiment where I ask people this barrier, like, where they would see, taught themselves to see when they were in 25 years old, their version, where would be taught to be in this age or phase of your life. And I asked how many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people, ladies, gentlemen, from the age of 28 up to 61. And I asked them where your 25 old version would have taught to be in this age or phase of your life. What has been changed within yourself and your life ever since? What would you say as an advice to that version of you? That's what I ask people. I want to do in some on recording, but that's okay. I already took my notes. I talked to them, and my intentions to doing this, learning, growing through others' experiences in the life, maybe receiving parallel guidance for my path from their lens of life, their lens of the life. Up until this age, I have learned not only from the people, they were example to me, like who I meant to be in a certain areas in the life, in a certain energies they embody. At the same time, who I not meant to be. Actually, when I was younger, it was more of that I was given this relationships that where I learned who I am not meant to be. Like they were teaching me what not to do by being just themselves. And of course it's changing. When I was 17, I thought I would be a computer engineer and create some sort of game. When I was 19, I thought I would be the world's famous chef, go to abroad, which in a certain degree it was manifested. Then when I was 20s, 21, I would thought like I would go United States and stay there, which when I went there, I wouldn't thought that I would come back one day, live that North American experience, American dream. But you meant to change. You change whether you want or not. And I took some notes over the people what they say, and I wanna share with their age, because how many years they have had, like how many years they are comparing within themselves. So this one guy, one gentleman told me that at the age of 28 I would be more brave, more open for risks, and taking more courageous, I can say, like taking more risks for the choices they have without overthinking, because the time is crucial, as they say. Another lady at the age of 52 said, I wouldn't stop going running exercises, and I thought I would move to Norway or Canada to live because of the weather. That's the way I like. And she also said I would be like this magazine, this blogger person. And she says something very, very deep and interesting. Says life is a labyrinth, and you never know where this goes, where the way goes, but the only thing will protect the darkness of this labyrinth is your own light within the self, your inner light, your inner flame, as she says. It was so deep, and I'm really appreciated for sharing this. Another gentleman at the age of 43 told me that he thought he would be like the ones who, when he was 25, he thought he would be like the ones when he get the people at the age of his right now, which is 40s. And he says I would be more aligned with my nature, with my this what's that called, like evolution. Yeah, I would be more matched, more aligned with my nature of evolution, and I would learn, I would go do the jobs that matches with my naturality as a human being. I would try different things, different abilities, skills, as he said. Another lady told me that at the age of 57, she said I wouldn't even imagine that I would get the age of this. When I was 75, I wouldn't imagine that I would be even living when I was 57. Because of the people she had all around her, they were already old enough not to live life anymore. And she said I wouldn't get married, rather than I would focus on my work. And she says, as an advice, never give up. As much as you fall, you stand up again and again. Never leave the life without reaching your goals. And this thing took me very deep. And she said I would be less empathetic for the others, because when I became this empathetic person, they spent me, they spent my energy. I completely agree with her. We are empathetic, but you meant to be holding this empathetic energy within and in the control, in the check. You don't give away, then you don't receive. Not that you want to receive, that's why you give away, but the empathy that you must give for yourself first. That's compassion. You need to be like washing yourself with first, then for the others. Another lady at the age of 47 said I would take care of myself better, and I would, instead of focusing others' energy to take care of them, I would rather pull that energy for myself, as she said. Another gentleman at the age of 61 said, since at the age of 25 I was same, so nothing is changed in my life. If you have your dreams, your goals, you live off them. And he says the life I built just depends on surviving. It's very, very deep, very like hurting. These words are hurting me. Like he says that I ain't been changing since at the age of 25. Therefore nothing has changed. He knows deep inside. But at the same time he says the life I built is depending on surviving. I just survive in this life. That was it. That he had no dream, but he tells me that if you have dream, chase your dreams. Another lady at the age of 31 said I would be more focused on myself, because my feelings are guiding me right, and now I'm more of focusing myself instead of caring for others. I'm not trying to, how do you say, like make what people control what people thinks or how people thinks. I just be myself, and however I feel like from the inside. That's what she says. There's another lady at the age of 48. Actually, I really felt this respect as I talked to her, this success on her intentions, her mission, because she said, I was dreaming to be serving for kids, for the foundations, to helping others, mainly kids, and she is still doing it over 30 years. But one thing she would give to her 25 years old version: don't spend from within, like don't quit on yourself, don't give away from yourself. Yes, you do the things, you have missions, but focus on yourself too. Sometimes expand your spend your energy within to yourself. Don't give away for others. Another lady at the age of 31 told me that do whatever you know to be true, don't listen others, and I would like to know more knowledge, like I would like to learn more things in my life. Another gentleman at the age of 35 told me, I've been courageous and brave. I stopped fighting with the life, instead of I let surrendered into the flow of life. And there is the life has nothing, has no, what was it, like the life has nothing to, no, the life has no loan to give anyone, as he says. And he would say his 25 years old version, like keep going, you are on the right path, and be good person for yourself first, as he said. Another lady at the age of 53, she says, I would rather be studying. I wish I was studied, and I would be serving in the health industry, he said. Another lady at the age of 55, she said, I learned who I am, what I missed, and why, which am wise. And I broke the cultural boundaries from the ancestral, this family. There was this boundaries in her life, in the family, from the culture, and she pushed forward these boundaries by being who she was. And the first thing was to making exist myself, not hurting myself for not hurting others, as what she said. And there is another lady at the age of 32. She says, I changed that I stay away from the things that I don't like. I don't let to stay stuck and live in my life, as they say. I really appreciate it for all of these people being part of this experiment with me, asking people this. And I really wonder that, my love. No matter what's your age, no matter like if you are already past 25, or it's been just you are about to get, or there is little more, what you would say to the 25 years old version would have thought to be in this age you are right now, in this phase of your life right now, and what has been changed within yourself and your life, and what would you say advice for that version of you, my love? I believe whatever happens for people's, everyone has their own unique journey. It can be compared by the age, it can be compared, you are not meant to be comparing yourself with anyone anyways, and anyone to anyone either. So be yourself. You have your own unique journey. Some people start working in early age. Some people, I was start working 10 years ago. When I was 15, I start working first. First time I start making my money. I left home when I was 17. I left the country and learned, embraced this journey to North America, United States when I was 21. And I thought I wouldn't come back, and I came back because I was changed, and my all this left karmic lessons start downloading. And now if you ask me where I see myself at the age of 50, 80, or a couple years later, now I know. Within last year it's been downloaded. What's my life purpose? And I am pretty much in connection with the version of me at the age of 7 years of me, up to 80 years of 80 years of me. And I am 25 or 26, whatever it is, the number, and which is quantumly fact enough, I can say, like quantum enough to know that when I was 7, at this time, this version of me was existed in this space too. I'm just remembering, reclaiming, becoming, keep becoming. And the 80 years of version of me also still exists in the space I met in astral realms with them. That's me. That's the life, my heart. I wish you beautiful experiences in the life. All the videos in the life that you experience. I am so glad for who I became and becoming, will be becoming eternally at this age. That's it, my heart. Thank you for being part of this magic. If you wanna share, you can share in the comments, or you just do your own journaling, because you are the creator on your life, your own life. Take care of beautiful soul, my heart. I'm kissing you. And today I wanna share this spiritual experiment that I experienced recently with one of my soulmates.